Let's give it up for Phil. Come to the stage. Nice to have you back, brother. Second or third time? Second. The stage is yours.
Okay. First of all, thank you, Zach, for that super deep, heavy talk. I'm not looking forward to following that. But everyone can take a deep breath and relax, because as deep as that opening talk was, I'm about to raise it up and talk about something really shallow. This talk is about a middle-aged man getting worried about having a dad bod, even though he doesn't have kids. Last year, I turned 37. And around that time, I saw a video, and it said that on average, a male's peak is 38. And the way that I took that was, I've got 1 year. I've got 1 year to get in the best shape I've ever been in. Because after that, it's only going to get harder. Now, logically, I know that's not right. You know, I can continue to progress long into my 50s and 60s, but I know it's not going to be as easy. And that felt like a real time pressure, because I believe, and I still do, that the shape that I'm in when I reach 38, which is a month from today, is the body that I'm going to have for quite a while into old age. So the pressure is on. So I was like, okay, I've trained before. I've trained since I was in university. So I know what training is. And I spent a long time constantly going to the gym, lifting weights, working out, not realizing that I was kind of just maintaining the regression into dad bod. Like, I was just slowing it down, but it was inevitable. So I was like, okay, well, I need a better plan. And that's what I did. I created a new plan. And I'm going to tell you what the best plan is for getting in shape. And I'm not telling you this as a personal trainer or a guy with a degree in physical fitness. I'm just a guy who tried out a load of stuff and figured out what worked for him. And the lesson in this talk, when you get it, it's going to be like, oh, duh, like that's common sense. But common sense isn't always common practice. And that's why I feel like it's important to emphasize. So like any person nowadays, when you need advice or information or a plan, you go on ChatGPT and you type, make me a plan to get fit in 90 days. Why 90 days, Phil? It's a good question. So I know that body recomposition takes time. And it takes a lot of persistence over a long period in order to get the results you want. I don't believe in all the hypes where you can get like abs in a week and all that stuff. But committing to something for that long causes resistance in me. Knowing that it's going to take a year, knowing that I have a year, prevents me from doing anything. So I was like, okay, well, what could I commit to? What could I promise myself that I could do day in, day out, and for how long? And I just arrived at the number 90 days. I could commit for 90 days, and I did. And I did it. And the results were evident. I was the biggest I'd ever been, the most muscular. And then after 90 days, I started to cut, and then things got difficult. But I continued. I reached 126 days, and I'm not done yet. I only had to pause because, unfortunately, I was a little bit unwell. Yeah, Phil, fast forward. Like, what's the plan? Anyway, so basically, at one end, you've got everything you could do. If you have all the resources, all the ability, it's the most you could absolutely do at this end. And then at this end, you got nothing. You don't do anything. That's where I started. I wasn't doing anything, or at least I wasn't doing enough. But somewhere in the middle is what you would do. And there's a difference in that. There's what you could do if you gave it your all. And there's what you would do, what you could commit to every single day for long enough in order to get the result that you want. And that is the plan that you should do. Because the best plan that you can do is the plan that you will do. So don't go making plans that you're not going to commit to and you're not going to fulfill, because then you're just setting yourself up to fail. Instead, be honest with yourself and do that. Thank you.